There are many mysterious temples in the world that have some unsolved mysteries about them. Because the temple is a place where people worship and perform spiritual activities. The purpose of temples for worship can be read from the pages of history. Mostly religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. The temples are pious places for the worship of their respective gods. These mysterious temples were constructed over many centuries back or thousands of years. The mysteries about these temples are how they are constructed. When our ancestors do not have such means and also no machinery and technology, let's take a look at the top 5 mysterious temples in the world. Number 1. Tiger Nest Monastery, Bhutan. Tak Shang Lakhang is the world's most mysterious temple and ancient landmark. The meaning of the name Tak Shang is the tiger's nest. This temple clinges impossibly to a sheer cliff, face 900 meters above the Paro Valley, and is one of the holiest sites in the kingdom. At a cave where Guru Rinpoche used to meditate in the 7th century AD, it was first built in 1692. It is believed that Guru Rinpoche flew to the site atop the back of a tigress and meditated in the cave for 3 years, 3 months, 3 days, and 3 hours in order to subdue evil demons residing within it. Ever since, many famous saints have traveled to meditate in, and the cave has been considered to be a sacred site. At an altitude of 3,120 meters, Tak Shang Lakhang is located approximately 10 km north of Paro town. Number 2. Kailash Temple, India. Located in Cave 16 of Ellora Caves in Aurangabad, Maharashtra, the Kailasha or Kailashanatha Temple is the largest monolithic rock-cut structure in the world. Carved out of single basalt rock from Charanandri Hills, it is one of the exceptional and mysterious temples of India, owing to its mind-boggling carvings, massive size, and amazing architecture. With its intricate designs on panels, monolithic pillars, and statues of animals and deities, Kailasha Temple is an engineering marvel perfect for its history and architecture lovers. Constructed in the 8th century under the direction of Krishna I, the temple is dedicated to Hindu deity Lord Shiva. Number 3. Temple of Heaven, China. The Temple of Heaven is a collection of religious buildings which was visited by the emperors of the Ming and Qing dynasties, and today by thousands of visitors daily. The temple was opened to the public in 1988, and the temple complex is enormous, even bigger than the Forbidden City. The Chinese emperors were regarded as sons of heaven and thus performed duties on behalf of the gods. The features of these temples are quite stunning, especially inside the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests, where the emperors prayed twice every year. The circular mountain altars where sacrifices were performed and is regarded as the temple's most important part, such as the heaven worship culture, imperial vault of heaven, and the palace of abstinence, divine music administration. There are other buildings of importance in the complex. The extensive parklands around the temple serve many purposes. Number 4. Angkor Wat Temple, Cambodia. Built between roughly AD 1113 and 1150 and encompassing an area of 500 acres, Angkor Wat is one of the most significant religious monuments ever constructed. The temple was initially designed and built during the first half of the 12th century on the orders of then Emperor Suryavarman II. Originally a temple dedicated to Lord Vishnu, Angkor Wat gradually shifted from a Hindu center of worship to a Buddhist one in the 14th century. The original name is still unknown, since no inscription or foundation was found from that time. In northern Cambodia lies one of the largest mountains in the world. Angkor Wat is a treasured Buddhist temple. Located 6 kilometers north of Siam Reap, Angkor Wat is considered as the gateway of the ruins of Angkor. This temple is a source of pride and national icon for Cambodia and is also proudly displayed on the national flag. 5. Borobudur Temple, Indonesia. Located on the island of Java, the magnificent Borobudur Temple is the world's biggest Buddhist monument, an ancient site widely considered to be one of the world's 7 wonders. The temple sits majestically on a hilltop overlooking lush green fields and distant hills. Built in the 9th century during the reign of the Sailendra dynasty, the temple's design in Gupta architecture reflects India's influence on the region, yet there are enough indigenous scenes and elements incorporated to make Borobudur uniquely Indonesian. It covers an enormous area measuring 123 into 123 meters. The monument is a marvel of design, decorated with 2672 relief panels and 504 Buddha statues. The architecture and stonework of this temple has no equal, and it was built without using any kind of cement or mortar. The structure is like a set of massive interlocking Lego blocks held together with any glue. The temple has remained strong even through 10 centuries of neglect. It was rediscovered in 1815, buried under volcanic ash. In the 1970s, the Indonesian government and UNESCO worked together to restore Borobudur to its former majesty. The restoration took 8 years to complete, and today Borobudur is one of Indonesia and world's most valuable treasures. With this, we come to the end of the video where we discussed top 5 mysterious temples in the world. Hope you give a visit to this place and enjoy the positive vibe of these temples. So sit back and relax and keep watching our videos. Thank you, and please do subscribe to our channel.